Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to talk to you about New Age. Now, so New Age is something that is not New Age, it's actually Old Age, okay? Because it's been around like hundreds of thousands of years ago, actually, to be honest. And so, anyways, in my opinion, what New Age is that it takes a lot of ideas and theology from different cultures and brings them all together. So, what I was actually interested in New Age, I liked it because I felt like it's all, the illusion was that it's all about peace and compassion. Yeah, that's the illusion, that's the draw in, that's how it draws people in. Yeah, because it looks like it's like a little safe place, but the truth is that it's not safe, it's actually very dangerous. Yeah, and you only get to find out the dangerous how dangerous it is after experiencing it and realizing that you actually are a person being oppressed. So what it does is that it actually oppresses you, and then you kind of like go around in circles, or you kind of like, it's like you go around in circles and keep digging a hole, keep digging a hole. Yeah, and you, in fact, yeah, you feel like on one hand the illusion is that you feel like you know yourself, but you just get even more confused. So those people that actually are involved in New Age, or those people that have left the New Age, like myself, yeah, I feel like when I was like dabbling in astrology because I liked astrology, I realized that it kind of confused me a lot. At first, it was like, yeah, I get to find out about myself. I was very interested in psychology, and I thought astrology was like psychology, my. And but thing is, yeah, there's so many things that draws people in. Like for example, mind control is the ability to control other people. So people who like controlling other people will like this, or people who like to control themselves will like this as well. Yeah, and there are like businesses that use this tools to help themselves to control other people. So you gotta understand that right now we are being controlled, and a lot of people are falling for the control. And in some ways, yeah, um, the right now there is a huge deception, and we got to understand that like for the media is deception, it's deceptive, okay? So and the media is controlling a lot of the world, how people think. So you, a lot of people are under deception. So anyways, when I was interested in New Age, I was interested in astrology, and I had crystals, I had jewelries, and I kind of thought to myself, oh, it was really fun to dabble in. Yeah, but that's it, it was fun until it wasn't fun, okay? But what happened with me is that I kind of felt really oppressed, and at the same time I felt really superior to other people, and it made me feel really arrogant, and but all at the same time really doubting myself, and I would be confused a lot. And so those are things that kind of trapped me, okay? First of all, like for example, making things happen with life came really easy, but if you're a person who also believes in God, you realize that, yeah, that I, even though I was interested in this part of me behind my mind was telling me, this is not alright, you shouldn't be doing this. And for me, I couldn't make money out of doing this because I was very interested. I knew about people's personalities. I'm a very intuitive person. I can sense things. It was really interesting. It was fun, but it is dangerous. That's the thing. I think like some people come into New Age thinking that just want to have fun here, but then they get trapped into it. And other people are lost, and they come to New Age and they get even more lost. Yeah, but one thing I realized, that why I knew that New Age was really dangerous, is when people started calling themselves god and goddesses, and believing that they could be equal as the Lord Almighty. I'm telling you, you can't be like God. You can't call yourself God, because you are not God. And it was really like, it's very insulting. I personally think that was really insulting for people to refer themselves as god and goddesses. I know people doing it to feel good about themselves, but it's actually really wrong. And obviously god and goddesses are rooted to Hinduism, and I know a bit about Hinduism because in my family tree, like hundreds and hundreds, more than 500 years ago, my family were into Hinduism, right? So they practice that, yeah, and obviously my family don't practice that now, yeah. But the roots, the background is, yeah. And to be honest, in my opinion, Hinduism is, to me it's just really weird to believe in lots of like 200 plus gods. I mean, like that's just ridiculous. Just people just make, you can just easily just take this and kind of go, you look like horn, so you can be my god. Doesn't it doesn't make sense. You gotta like use common sense. And there's another thing here. some people get into new age, yeah, or old age, yeah, thinking that that would help them, guide them. Like I was really interested in, like I thought people need other people knew more than me, and I wanted them to guide me. But I realized that's actually absolutely wrong. What do they know? They're guiding you to help. To be honest, they're guiding you to help. And on top of that, yeah, a lot of the people that do pick a card readings, okay, they have to take time out because they have developed anxiety, and it's like they can't relax. Well, that's because they've opened up a demonic portal, and that's affecting them. So they are, in a sense, yeah, making money from doing what they love, but it's actually harming them because it's not really good for them. And then they come onto YouTube channel to actually tell people stuff which a lot of people want to know about their love life, yeah, and you're like, okay. Thing is, yeah, guys, okay, it's illusion. Okay, it's illusion. This is not even real. It's just trapped you to waste your time away. One of the things damaging thing New Age can do is that to make you think that you're living in reality, but you're not. You're living in La La Land, and it's something that people would make fun of me. Say that I'm in a way living in La La Land, and in some ways, I have lived in a La La Land, and yeah. So it kind of makes you live in your own world. Yeah. Okay, so there's more. Truth is that you're gonna waste a lot of time, and then when you actually do come out of it, someone's trying to ring me. Okay, when you do come out of it, yeah, you're going to realize that you just wasted a lot of time, and not only that, yeah, you just realize that you could have been so far ahead in life, yeah, the way that God intended you to do, but because you dabbled into New Age, yeah, and you just caused a lot of problems. Like in my life, yeah, the problems I caused for myself was that I actually delayed a lot of my blessings. Yep, I delayed my own blessings, and I made really stupid mistakes. And one of the things it does, you get a lot of intrusive thoughts, and you're like, these are not my thoughts, and I know they're not my thoughts. Like almost somebody else is inside you, controlling you, and that's what happens. Yeah, you gotta be really, really careful. In some other videos, I'll explain more deeply about it, but you have to understand that dangers behind it is illusion to think that something's really safe, but you gotta understand where it's come from. It's okay. You gotta understand it's come from. You gotta understand this. When something looks really nice here, it will be able to be sold to you. This comb will fix all your problems. Okay. It's a lure. It lures you in here, but then it traps you, and that's what New Age does. It traps you, and it suffocates the life. I spit, my goodness, it suffocates the life out of you, and the only way you can actually breathe is to get out of it, and the only way to get out of it is to find God.